Have you ever felt like you took a wrong turn? I got turned around a little bit. Not sure where I'm at right now. I was going down the boundary of our property, the far southwest side. And I think I wandered onto our neighbor's property. He's got a large piece of property. I started today out going to check trail cameras, and I did get several of them checked, and we're getting some target deer on camera now. Just notice that tree right here. It's alive. It's down. We have not had any storms, but it looks like it's going to rain here in a minute. I was not planning on filming today. It's really pretty out here where I'm at, but it's just got a bad vibe. I mean, there's no way to really explain it. It doesn't feel right over here where I'm at. I'm not sure, but I think the foreigner is that way. I think I got my phone on me, but I did not start my tracker because I was going to cameras that I know where they're at. And there was a very large game trail, and it was right on the property boundary, and I followed it for probably 200 yards, I guess. And it went off onto our neighbor's property. And I followed it to the point it just started feeling as though somebody was watching me. You know, when you're a kid and you do something wrong and you get that feeling, you know that you're caught before your parents say anything. You know. That's sort of the feeling that I'm having right now. Here, I'll turn the camera back. I know you guys don't want to watch me. Get this thing set. But that's how it feels right here where I'm at. Feels like I shouldn't be over here. There's a big old blowout on a tree or something right there. I do have permission to be on this property. Our neighbor, we knew him probably 7 years before we bought the 10-acre block, the original property that we had. And we didn't know that he was our neighbor. We had no idea. Isn't that strange? I wonder if somebody shot that tree and it healed up wrong. But anyhow, we didn't know that him and his wife owned the property literally right beside us. Well, that's a pretty oak tree right there. If you guys can make it out, all that right there is oak. But anyhow, I'm welcome to walk around his property and film. He just doesn't want me sharing his name or address or any of that information. I'm just not allowed to hunt. I've got one neighbor that will allow me to hunt on his property, and the property I'm on right now, he does not allow me to hunt it because he hunts it with his family. It really just, it feels strange in here. Something's been rooting around. Yeah, it's got a very awkward feeling. There's an armadillo hole. That spider webs on it. Ain't nothing using that. Look at all the deer tracks right here. I think that was just trees squeaking together. Something's coming through right here. There's tracks over there where I just walked from too. I didn't even see those. There's a lot of deer over here on our neighbor's property. I keep trying to spit his name out when talking about it. And he's part of our YouTube family, and I don't want him to get mad at me. I might be able to get a signal here, and I can check my GPS and see what it's showing as far as get a satellite image, and I can figure out where I'm at. Ooh, spider web. Got a lot of deer activity right here, for sure. I got one of the, well, a couple of the trail cameras that I checked this morning. I've caught some really nice deer on camera. Got one. It's a doe, and last year, the same doe, it's a mama and two yearlings, and they would come in, and that's a tree squeaking. That scared me a little bit. One of the two does, both of them would play all the time when they came in, but one of them was just crazy. I mean, the doe would get out there and start bucking all over the place, just kicking and bucking and cutting up and having a good time. Well, that was about a year ago. Now the same three are still here. They're still on the property because we don't, they're not a target animal. They'll be safe as long as they stay on the property. But they come in front of the tower. We planted in front of the tower a green field. It's got all kinds of stuff that I've just tilled it in, and there's a lot of seed is on top of the ground, so the deer coming in and eating it. But the yearlings are now about probably a little over a year old, year and a half old, maybe. They were born in the spring, not this year, but last year in the spring of 2024. But she just, one of the does, every time I catch her on camera, she's cutting up like a baby. And I'm wondering if she doesn't have a mental deficiency. Like our dog Gracie, the deaf one, she's got the mindset. Gracie's got the mind of a 10-week-old puppy, and according to the different veterinarians that have seen her, she'll be that way for all of her days. Gracie is an adult dog, but she's got the mind of a puppy. She plays for 30 minutes and then she has to lay down and go to sleep. She can't stay up long. She gets real tired really quick, and she's a huge animal, but huge dog. She's right about 87 or 89 pounds. But anyhow, getting back to this deer, she's out there cutting up and just acting a fool. And I don't know if it's just her playing. The other one's not playing. Got a bunch of different clips, and the other doe is normal. But that one is just got a bunch of different clips of her getting a little crazy. More of that there give you a bad day. Top of that tree, just hanging on by limbs up there. But I'm going to try to attach some of the trail camera clips that I've gotten so you guys can see them. You know, just they're beautiful animals. We got several 8 points coming in again this year. We got one buck. I have to see if I don't know if I've got a clip of him on the phone. I don't know if y'all can hear that right there. Well, we do have one older buck, and he's a brute. He's a beautiful animal, but he's old because he's smart, and he's going to be a hard one to hunt if we hunt him, and he is on our target list. So anyhow, trying to make my way back. Let me check. I'm going to stop recording for a minute. It's kind of open right here where I'm at. We got somewhat of an open sky. I'm going to check my phone right quick, pull up my my app, and see where I'm at. Stand by just a second. Alright guys, I was a little further than I realized from the four-wheeler, and I've walked probably 1/8 of a mile from when I was recording last. I don't remember what I was saying at the time when I was recording last. A lot of crows. I've got to go up here and take a right, and we should be back on our property. Trying to find a way to get through this without. When I started walking, when I left the last camera, I was walking towards the north, and somehow I ended up south of the four-wheeler, like quite a ways south. That's a well-used deer trail. There's something. Piece of a You know what that is? That's one of them marijuana buckets. Golly. That was in the ground pretty hard. Jeez. Yeah, that's what that is, that little black piece, is the top of it. It's where they bury, they'll put pot and soil in it, and they'll dig holes out in the woods. And it doesn't matter whose property it is, they don't care. And they'll grow marijuana. We got these things all over our property. I found a bunch of them, but they'll scatter them out so that law enforcement cannot find it. The buck's been coming through right here. I got all kind of sidetracked. Should have seen that. Sorry. Spider web. Listen to them crows. Jeez. Something's made them mad. There's a hole from something. Yesterday, Chris and I, we went, he picked me up and I went and helped him up in Bonifay, Florida. That's quite a little ride from our house. Probably an hour and a half. Hour, something like that. An hour, I think. But when we left that property, right on the side of the road, there was two little spotted fawns, very, very young, about the size of a full-grown house cat. And I did get a video clip of them. One of them's laid down with his head up, and he's really hard to see. And the other one is standing in the palmettos, so that one stands out like a sore thumb. It's the time of year that we're in. We got a lot of babies. We got babies on the property. And so everybody is in the know. Everybody that's hunting here. They're not to be shooting at the does because we got a lot of them that have babies. There are a couple of does that we're going to let the girls, if they come in, let the girls get one, because we need to take out a few of them. In reality, we probably need to remove 5, maybe 6, but we're not going to take that many. There are 2 of them for sure. They're older, big girls. And we watched them last year on we were watching those same 2 does last year, and they never had babies. They never ended up running with any other deer. They were by themselves the entire year, and they're doing it this year too. One of them, she's old. She's looking really bad. She looked rough last year, but now she's looking, she looks very sickly, bony, and it may be time for her. pretty holly tree. The thing's scarred up right there. Jeez, something's chewed on it. What is that rooster? I don't know what that's from. If you guys heard that just now, that's that dabbern rooster that ran away. I cannot believe he's still out here. We should be on our property right now. We don't have markers running down this side of the property. We have some, but they're spread out really far. So the likelihood of seeing a marker where I'm at right now is slim to none. There's another little dug up spot there. I like that pine tree. I like where it's at. I guess I need to make my way back. It's not supposed to rain today, but this is Florida. If you don't like the weather, just stick around 10 minutes. It'll change. And it sure looks like it's going to rain. I need to get over here on this side. I don't have that feeling of being watched no more. It was kind of a yucky feeling. And that came over me. I was back that way. It was quite a ways back there. Okay, we got to go back over here. The floor should be somewhere back up in there. I'm not sure exactly where. It's a nice little open area. Gotta get to my water bottle. I didn't bring it with me because I wasn't planning on walking. This area does not look familiar. There's a rub. That little pine's dead now. It's got a buck rub on it. I don't think I've passed the trail. I may have. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Holy cow. That briar caught me right in the leg. Dug it in. It's open up here too. If any of you find anything abnormal in the video that I missed, please make note of it in the comments. And if you could put a brief description of what you found and a timestamp, it would be greatly appreciated. It's got an eerie feeling right from there, from that way. It may have been me, maybe just my brain messing with me. I just turned my head that way and just got an odd feeling. There's a marker. That's a new marker. Oh, don't tell me I'm on the... How in the world? Yep. This is the trail that goes to a ladder stand that my daughter Kirsten will be hunting from. I don't know how I ended up this far back. Gosh. Oh well. Should have been paying attention. I get walking out here. I love nature. Just looking at what God's created. And there's an inner peace that comes from being surrounded by all of this. And I just get sidetracked. My brain pushes my legs to move and I take off. Yep, that's exactly where we're at. These 3 flags here are for my daughter and the reflective marker. So she knows she's got to follow this trail. You know, at the other end of it is ladder stand. These 2 markers mark a stand that's back that direction. My phone's ringing? Yep, stand by. Alright, sorry. That was Kim calling me. I didn't think the phone would go through back here, but it did. This is odd that I came out where I did just now. We should have come out down there. I don't even see the floor. This trail turns down here, so maybe it's right there. Here we are on our property now. I don't know what it is about this, just this little stretch where I'm at. Every time I come down this stretch, I get just this very unnerving feeling. Like something's gonna charge me. Like a bear or a cat. It's almost a dirty feeling. Seeing twigs snap above me. Squirrel. Where's the dadburn four-wheeler at? Here's my tracks where I come through here. It's always got a negative feeling right here. Just a yucky feeling. That ladder stand is way back there. There's a trail. These markers, they mark the trail and you gotta go back and then it turns. And way back in there is a 2-man ladder stand. That's where Rosie and I normally sit. Oh, jeez. Oh, I see it. I see the floor. I'm starting to get nervous because I didn't remember pulling it this far down. And Rosie's not home from school yet, so she won't come back here. Neither her nor Kim, neither one of them will come back here by themselves. It's not often I can get him to come out here with me, so. Oh, my legs are shaking. I think I overdid it today. I walked a long ways. Should have started my tracker. Figure out how far I actually came today. Oh, it's humid. It's not really hot out, but it's humid today. Horrible. As soon as I went to take a drink, a bug went to go in my mouth. I guess he did. I thought he went in the cup in my bottle. Well, he's gone. Waiting on a cool down. It's supposed to start cooling down tonight. Today is Wednesday, I think. Yes, today's Wednesday, October 8th. My replacement phone's supposed to be here on Friday. So if I can't put this video together, I want to throw some of the trail cam clips in it. But if I can't do it, then I may just have to wait until Friday or Saturday when I get the phone, get it set up. I'm at 56% right now. And there is nothing running. I got my calendar open. That's nope. And it's showing rain. But our opening day for archery season is October 25th. It's going to be a busy year hunting because archery, I'll be hunting with Rosie and my oldest daughter Kirsten. She'll be hunting out here with us. Kim will be hunting. And I try to set it up to where I put them in the best areas. Rosie will literally be with me. And so we have to go into a blind or a two-man stand. And then Kirsten will be sitting in a ladder stand at the very back, the trail that we came out on. That ladder stand, we got some nice bucks coming in right there. So she'll be sitting there. Rosie and I don't know where we're going to sit yet. And Kim will be sitting in the water tower. And the clip of that goofy doe that's bucking and jumping backwards and she fell over, that's in front of the water tower. We get a lot of deer activity right there. But hopefully the girls will have some success, and I'll get to be a part of that, where Rosie can get her first buck and Kirsten and Kim can get a good one, and that's what I'm kind of hoping on. But everything's been going good here. I got parts in for the Ford truck, a transmission speed sensor, and the O2 sensor for the exhaust for them. I got all that stuff put on it and checked it on the little code reader, and there's no more codes for that. It's got some oddball codes, but nothing that would interfere with the engine performance, and it has made no improvements to how the truck rides. It's still not shifting. It'll go, when you put it in drive, it'll go to first gear and second gear, and instead of going to third, it like goes into a neutral, and you have to let off the gas and wait until it slows down enough that it'll drop back into second. Or I can turn the tow package on, which is only first and second, and you can drive it, but max speed is like 38 miles an hour. So I don't know what I'm going to end up doing about that. I don't know if it's transmission or not. I'm not a mechanic, you guys. I don't know nothing about it. I have to YouTube everything when I'm working on a vehicle. I've never been a mechanic. I was more mechanically inclined before the accident, but I had to learn how to do a lot of stuff over again when I got hurt, and it was a rough time period. But I have not learned any of the very minimal mechanicking skills that I had. I don't have no more. So I don't know if we'll get the Ford running or not. I'm kind of bummed about that, but what can you do? But anyhow, that was a voice. I don't know if you guys heard that. It's not my phone. There's nothing on my phone. It sounded like it said hello. I don't know if y'all heard that just now. It sounded like a woman's voice. I'm gonna get out of here. The area where we got the paranormal pictures, we were having all that strange stuff on camera, is right through there. And it's only a couple hundred yards from us. It's back that direction. So it may just be remnants of a different period. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Just speculating. But y'all have a good afternoon. I love you all. God bless you. Be kind, be safe, and be well. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.